Hey, spiritual rebels, welcome back to Spiritual Rebel Tarot. Today I'm gonna be doing a quick money read and just to see like where the collective is at with it right now. So let's get right into it. I did get these, well, they're not new now. I've had this for like at least over a month or so, but I haven't used this in the video yet. So let's pull from this money deck and see what we get today. I hope y'all been good. How y'all been? Okay, and I already prayed and shuffled off camera, but I'm going to shuffle again for y'all on camera as always. Spirit, what does collective need to know about money situation right now? Did I already do that? Okay. What is there past looking like, spirit with money? Past, current, future. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck plan. Oh, I like that, collective. Love this for y'all. For us. Let me not just put y'all out there like that. Okay, so this is good. Well, we're going towards good, I should say, and currently in good. So it seems to me like off rip, I am getting that. So I don't know if just me seeing this, it just gives me the fact it's giving me like the vibe like off rip. I kind of got someone who, I don't know if you have fell into like tougher times or just weren't like where you could have been like in the past, like prior to facing this hardship like time that you were in like the midst of. It's kind of given like, okay, like someone's putting out like a lot of different applications to different jobs, or you're trying to find like different, like an avenue that kind of suits you, and you just kept feeling like the feeling of like feeling defeated. And like your efforts just weren't bearing any fruit. It is also giving that this card does quite literally also does mention the fact that someone's kind of essentially like wearing a mask and not seeing like reality for like what it is as well. So I don't know if you had a job where it wasn't like getting to you, like wasn't getting you it wasn't getting you like where you wanted to go along your path and your journey and like the goals that you had set for yourself, but it's like you kind of stuck with it, right? It's almost give like that comfortability route and just not stepping out the boxes. It's almost like like quite literally again sense of denial. So it can be in the sense of you quite literally getting like rejected from like different things you're trying to do. It could even be something as simple as trying like level up within the current job or like company, like just for example that you were in, or scaling your personal business and then just not finding like the right ways to do it or having the right resources to help guide you to get there as well. But again, like I said, I do like where this is going. This is actually very good. Like this is best case scenario. Quite literally, I can't even make this up right now. So currently you are like in the energy of, I don't know why I just got shown someone like trying to like kind of like, all right, that you're. It's like someone shuffling like their papers around, trying like quite literally. I heard like going back to like the drawing board, and again, it's funny because planner is like the bottom of the deck with the overall energy. It's funny this is here, so I don't know if someone could have been like doing like delivery services, like a courier type of thing, or quite literally you could be like driving people like a chauffeur. So it's kind of giving like Uber, DoorDash, like Instacart type of vibes, or quite literally you could just be in, or like Amazon, or just different things like that, or like you've been doing like your local transport, just like, but all in all, it could, that's more specific, but it could be just quite literally like not menial jobs, but like I keep hearing like odd jobs, like just again things that weren't getting you weren't getting you quite literally to where you had set sights for yourself to be, like in the long term, in the long run. I'm seeing 1111 or 111 as well. So you are in alignment now, like essentially, and like I just did see that as well. And again, this is like a gradual thing. You would want to be here coming from here, right? Like if I would have seen this and just something else that would have followed it, that's not like indicating like growth or like progression from where you came from, then that will be the issue. But this is good again. So it's like you're quite literally trying to like, take assessment. I'm seeing like someone almost like, so this is like the top of the year, and like tonight specifically is, it just happens to be like the full moon, the first one of the new year so far in January. I mean, of course, like whenever you come across this message is for you. It doesn't have to be just like right now, but it's just more of like an indicator. It's more of like an indicator of like, like top of the year, like reassessing your financial goals or your career goals or like whatever, fill in the blank here. It's also given like vision board vibes, like manifestation. That's what I'm kind of getting as well. So I don't know if someone quite literally is trying to like plan out and map out those next steps. I don't know if someone could be also, just quite literally like trying to like invest in yourself, or like putting money back into your business, or like putting money into like just different hobbies and things that you have or have always had just like interest in, but you probably were stuck in the phase of life of doing what you thought you had to do versus what you want to do, right? And I know, of course, like in the life we live, you kind of, I mean, most cases you do in some cases, until you realize that you don't. But yeah, we do have to, pay bills. Like this is like pay bills and all that. Like it's like a very like practical world we live in. And it's almost giving, it literally, spirit just like showed me so clear. Then like I just got like flustered by like a distraction. So don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. So maybe that's just like a side note for someone. It's like keep your eye on the prize. Don't get distracted like from your main goal. Though you have come across different like obstacles, it's almost given like someone who finally understood the concept of follow the passion, the money gonna come, right? Because essentially, if you are in like that phase of you like beginning to understand like truly like what it means for you being the currency, and you manifesting the world that you truly want to see and like just be in, and not it, that's what it was, survival mode. It's like someone trying to get out, and not even trying, coming out of survival mode, like into like, I'm not just surviving, but I'm living in, I'm thriving. Like that's what your that's what your end goal is, which is, like I would hope and think for like the majority that's your end goal in life. But like it's giving someone who's taking like active steps to finally like get into that phase of their life. Like they're done doing this. It's like, this no is so bold. It just keeps like screaming at me. It's almost like I'm getting someone who's like frustrated. Like it's like you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Finally, like it's like once you hit that wall, right? That's what's gonna be like the main like catalyst finally to like jump you forward, and like you're finding new different ways. Like you're coming across different things, like spirits like putting things in your way. But of course you have to help. And it's funny because I looked at this card up, I did see angelic help. So you do have to like actively, intentionally ask for that help, so then you can surrender to like the different people and things that are brought into your that are just brought like into your way, into like your intention. So it could be something just as simple as spirit could be sending an actual person who can connect to you, or is like already in the field that you're trying to be in, or has this business that you have like some interest in, or just things like that. Or like you can be like on your phone, like online scrolling somewhere, and then you come across like, oh, this class for this, or like a certain video that teaches you how to do that. Like just, it's like stuff like that. So spirit's going to send you those tools, but it's almost like, what are you going to do with them? So make sure you just take heed and be very sensitive to the things around you right now that you've always wanted. It's like things that are like within you are now surrounding you. So that's a quick side note. That's like a download. So that's very specific. So just be mindful of that as well, because that's going to be heavily coming across to you right now as well. Some of you could quite literally also be trying to get into more of stocks and like day trading, investment, and things like that, where like I keep getting message of, like, even prior to me starting this reading, but it's coming back again now. It's like the work smarter, not harder type of concept. So again, you're not just, this is deep. Okay, let's take a moment. Let's go back for a second, because this is giving me almost, of course, like everything has a source, right? Like there's always like a root to how and why you move or think the way you do, right? So essentially, this is giving, and I'm getting heavy with like a certain environmental dynamic that someone like grew up in. You probably heard, your parents, guardians, family, friends, whoever, like outside, who they they've always had to, or like they've always been in the mindset of having to, work from like the survival state of mind. They probably just grew up with a more lax state of mind, which that in turn like rubbed off on you. So it's kind of like I'm also getting someone who had to like deconstruct certain like mindsets and strip that away and like unlearn essentially these things from themselves. You could be an adult, could be like a young adult, could be like much younger, like although these aren't for your kids, these readings, but just like whatever age where you're currently at, or stage or phase and era in your life respectively. It's like you're finally at that place where you understand that the root of the problem goes deeper than just, oh, I'm working these jobs and I don't like it, I'm not happy, I'm just surviving, I'm hustling, I'm not, like you're getting deeper to understand like, how and why did I did I feel like I had to like work to my bone just to even stay afloat, versus truly like investing in myself, healing that certain like that like inner wound within myself, so I can essentially fully be able to, live within my purpose and follow my passions. And it's almost like a feeling of not just feeling safe to do so, because you were always again put and surrounded amongst like that survival mindset. I gotta work, I gotta hustle, I gotta do hard. I mean, of course we all do, but it's just like now going into the phase of shifting, healing out those wounds. Well, of course, like finding the source, identifying the main issue, healing that, taking like active steps to write and plan and gather like your resources to be able to, probably like invest in yourself or make investments that you're looking to do. Ooh, y'all got me on my soapbox today, y'all. I had to go in, but obviously, like, someone need to hear that. Some people needed to hear that, or someone in particular, because that's like it's really having me like dig in particular to someone. But whatever it is, this is of course like a general reading for the collective, right? So it's going to be different things for all the different people that may come across this video. But whatever that is, and wherever you're currently at with that new way of thinking or like that mindset, it 100%, as long as you're keeping that faith, right, and believing yourself and staying on track to whatever it is, it's looking like for sure it is leading to the growth that you seek and you've always like craved and wanted and seen for yourself essentially. So that definitely tells me that you're going much deeper to finding more of like the root of what that cause was, like, essentially. So I'm super proud of this collective, like where y'all at with it, because of course, like we all essentially have certain things that we have to, like, it's not easy to identify issues when you don't even know that there's an issue to begin with, right? Because this is like what you're conditioned to think and see and feel and just whatever. But it's showing a growth and a huge shift. Like, this is so dope. But again, don't lose the faith and have that strong belief in yourself, and just surrender to that, to like your angelic help and like forces unseen that you believe in, like just whoever and whatever you believe in, your ancestors, whatever, your guides. But let's pull from my abundance deck real quick so I can close this out. Let's see what else we need to know. Wow, this is quite the progression. I love this for y'all, collective. I can't say it enough. I'm seeing 1122. All right, Spirit. And let me tell y'all, this deck right here, like I just got this probably like a little over a month ago or so. And it's been on point every time. Like this deck does not fail me. So I'm like, I shouldn't be shocked at how the way that it came out, it's so just amazingly and clear. But yeah, I got this deck off of, I think, Amazon. Let me know if you guys want the link to it. I'll try to like pull it up from like my account. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. So like heavy like on the business as well, or stocks and dividends. It's like someone's like online trying to figure out how to go from, you know, starting from like as like a novice to like a pro. Love that. I can respect that. All right, Spirit. They need to know. Oh, too many just fell off my card. My table. Y'all, look at this. Clearing, right? Digging deep. Outrageous openness, surrendering, sacrificing the you know, the whole mindset and like that working hard, and you've made those hard sacrifices, but now it's like you're reaping in your rewards and your karma, and you're healing in that, the grief and like the inner wound that was stuck in you. Like I love that. I'm gonna put that back though. A letting go, surrender. Okay. Wow. Thanks, Spirit. Spirit be answering my chats heavy. Oh, okay. Divine flow. It says, eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. Y'all, you can screenshot that and like meditate on it. So again, surrendering, and it's almost, again, it's given like that person who was like, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired, like doing like that same like hamster wheel, just like essentially. And you find like that one desire, like just like it overtook all your fears, essentially, that you have just like harbored within you. So that's beautiful. Let's just pull from here. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Love that. Now you're gonna learn to invest in yourself and understand that burden is not as heavy as you once perceived it to be, right? Because like everything is perception, however you see it, and how like it was taught to you, how you were conditioned to see it. So you're lifting that burden now, and you're transmuting it and learning how to like alchemize and like manifest it into like a different way. So that's dope. Signs. It says that instincts are the message from the inner divine. So again, that certain pull, like, and it's funny because like I almost wanted to like pull from like my chest, but of course you guys can't see beyond this in the camera. But I'm looking at her, and it's like that pull is coming from like just deep within right there. It's like just feeling that like all like that, like whatever you've been drawn to go towards, and again, like whatever it could be like old hobbies or things you like love to do like as a child, like think back to those and like just sit into like meditation, which is funny because she actually is in deep meditation right now and everything with her and everything. But it's like sit with that feeling and like ask those questions, really try to dig deep back to like the younger you, and like the pure you, like the likes and the interests and the things and the passions that you liked before you were denied all those things, or like before you were told those things were not important, before you were told those don't make money, or like even if it did make money, oh, you should still do this instead of this. This is my path for you versus what your path is for you. And again, the signs, like I said, like you could be like online on your phone, whatever, and then you come across things that like lead you to things that you've already had certain like interests in, or signs that spark up like a certain like memory of things that you always wanted to do, or just like small stuff like that. Like I'm seeing like a lot of that happening right now, like right now during this time period. So please pay attention and see what Spirit's putting out in front of you, because that's happening a lot right now, and it will be in the near future as well, if not already. Yeah, I can't make this up. Inner child. in inner child. See, everything begins within, and like those old wounds and the things that it's like someone made someone feel small before, and like whether consciously you can remember that or not, it could be something that just still lives within you, like subconsciously, that you're driving from that certain part of you that someone denied you of what your inner passions and dreams were as a child. So make sure you heal that. It says, inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. You can screenshot that and meditate with that energy if you like. See, this is deeper than just, oh, why do I keep just doing these jobs? I'm not reaching like my financial goals. Like, it's like, it's deeper than that. It's like, why do you do it? Like, where do you need to put that love back into within yourself? And like, it's like, what parts of you, like internally, do you still have to, take heed to, or have, or just gain like a deeper like access to? Like, I was getting the message from when I seen this at the bottom of the deck. I was getting a message of like, like when people have the tendency, this is like an effect of trauma, of like you black out certain, or you block out certain like memories like in your mind. So it's like so deep in like the recesses of your mind that you don't even remember consciously like what, like just like what event that happened that still has a big effect on you, or like what words or what person or just what thing that you came across in life that did have that effect on you. It's like, it's kind of given that it's like so like blocked out in your mind that you have to like pull that out in a way that you have to just ask and pray for it, deep meditation, or even or like past life like regressions, or like deep like hypnosis, like hypnotherapy, essentially to kind of help you pull that out of you so you can like identify it, pull it out, and then rewire it a different way, in a positive way, and like, transmute that energy and like alchemize it in a way better way for you. But that is all that I have collected. This is a beautiful message. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, help me grow. And I pray the message do honestly help you like along your path and journey. Like, I am curious about how this affects you, because this is like a deep reading that I actually do connect with, and I love this. So please comment down below, and like, let's start that community and that topic of discussion up, and see how we can help each other out with different just like resources as well. But that's all I have. Bye, spiritual rebels. I'll see you next time.